Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be telling you guys how I met my American husband. It's one question that has been asked so many times, and I thought it wise to talk about it because in my other social media platforms I've been asked so many times how I met my husband, and yeah, why not? Let me just share. It would have really been a good thing if my husband was here with me, but because of work and family, he had to travel back to the US. But I'm very hopeful that the next videos he will feature and we will do the Q&As, answer all the questions that you people pose. Yeah, so back to how I met my husband. Yeah, I know sometimes it can get lonely. Yeah, you've tried love here and there and then it has failed you. Yeah, I was also there, almost gave up, but then through a friend of mine, I learned about some dating app, and she introduced me to it. So basically I met my husband online on a dating app. I'm going to be mentioning the dating app towards the end. Yeah, so through my friend was engaged to some German guy, and then I asked her about it, yes, and she shared with me how she met her husband, and then yeah, I thought that I should also try, and she advised me to try it out because yeah, just like other people, you try love here and there, it fails you, you give up, but I never gave up. When she told me about it, I thought like I should try it out. Yeah, so she gave me the name of the dating app. She told me how the dating app functions, and then yeah, I downloaded it. I had so many questions about the apps, and she was there to help, you know, creating a profile, creating a bio and everything. Yeah, so I downloaded the app, created my bio, you know, wrote about myself on the bio, and yeah, after 1 week, I met so many people on the app, by the way. So many people sent me messages, both Kenyans, Africans, and people from, you know, other countries. And then, you know, it's just choosing, you know, when someone is not your match. The good thing about these dating apps is that you have to read somebody's bio and get to know if that's the perfect match for you. And if not a perfect match, at least there's some things that you share in common. Yeah, so when I downloaded the app, I was, you know, meeting so many people, and it wasn't like what I really wanted until when I was almost giving up. I even told my friend like, "Oh, it's like I'm giving up on this thing. I'm not meeting someone." And then she told me, "Girl, you can also shoot your shots." And I did it. I'm the one who wrote my husband the first message, you know. I saw his picture, went through his profile, and I was pleased with it. It impressed me, and I sent him the first message, kind of lengthy message, and yeah, he responded. I think after some 12 hours or something because of the time difference. I didn't know, but he responded. I think like the following day, and I think our conversation started from there. We carried on from there, so we got to know each other on the app, and we conversed on the app for like I think a whole week until when I requested to move to somewhere else, another. Yeah, so I requested him if we could move to another communication platform because I was getting so many messages, from people, and I was like, I think I need to deactivate my account because of the so many messages, because I was already focusing on him because our communication at that point was consistent, and I was thinking to myself there's some chemistry working. Yeah, so for sure I'm the one who like made the first move, and I initiated the chat and everything until when I also realized that he's also gaining interest, and this thing is kind of working. Yeah, so I met my husband online. I'm answering this question now. I met my husband online on a dating app. So the dating app that I met my husband is. So when I realized that this thing was kind of working, the interest is now there, the communication is so consistent, I asked him if we could go to, we could use WhatsApp. And then funnily enough, my husband told me that he doesn't have WhatsApp. He has never used WhatsApp like his entire life. I was like, are you for real? Because at this point I was like, who doesn't use WhatsApp? So I was like, maybe, in these dating apps we meet different people, because I had met someone before, and then he told me like the only communication platform we can use is either email or Skype, and I was like, this is phishing. So when my husband told me like he doesn't have WhatsApp and he has never used WhatsApp, I was like, this is fishy, there's something to this. And then I gave him that benefit of doubt, and then he told me like, it's okay, I'll try and download WhatsApp and see how it functions, and we can use it, we can use it. Yeah, and I was like, okay. So he asked me to drop him my number. Then I dropped my number there, and he took like, I don't know, I think 4 to 5 days before texting me, and I was like, he's gone. He's never going to text me. Like maybe he was just there for fun or stuff like that. And then on the 6th day, when I was almost giving up, he sent me a message on WhatsApp, and I was like, it's okay. And then he told me like he finally figured out how to use WhatsApp, and I was like, okay, for sure. Let's continue here. Yeah, and then I came to realize like he had never used WhatsApp. To me that's still funny, because like, how are you not having WhatsApp? How are you not using WhatsApp? Yeah, but then he told me like he uses mainly Facebook, and then the normal calls and SMSs. But then I was like, okay, yeah. And then we started from there, we carried on from there, and it's matured to what it is right now. Yeah, so guys, I'm going to tell you the dating app that I met Tom. Yeah, I met my husband on a dating app called International Cupid. Yeah, I met my husband on International Cupid. Yeah, though I've also met some questions like, do you necessarily have to pay before you use it? Yeah, because on International Cupid, you can't send a message. Okay, you can send a message to someone who hasn't paid, but they won't be able to read the message. So at least one person should pay for the app. Like in my case, I didn't pay for the app, but Tom had paid for the app. So yeah, I sent him a message, and he was able to read the message because he had paid. Yeah, so you can chat with those who have paid, and if you're chatting with someone who has paid, you don't have to pay, because at least you'll be able to send messages to each other. But if it's someone who hasn't paid and you also haven't paid, there's no way you're going to open that message, because at least one person has to pay. Yeah, and then I came to realize that you're going to meet different people, so you really have to be cautious on it's not easy to tell if someone is real or not, but I think it's luck somehow, because I say like mine is luck because I met people before meeting Tom. For those few days that I was there. I met different people. Some will even tell you like, I've sent you a gift, you have to clear with the customs, so send me this amount of money so that you can receive your gift. Beware. Yeah, so guys, that's it. That's how I met my American husband. Yeah, so guys, that's it. Don't forget to subscribe, because on my next video I'm going to be talking about dating apps. I have quite a number of friends who are in interracial marriages, interracial relationships. So they have met in different they met their husbands and their spouses in different dating apps, and at least I've had that conversation with them about the dating apps that they met their husband, their spouses. And I think on my next video I'm going to be talking about these dating apps, because they're different, and they've shared with me how they function. And yeah, so I'm going to be talking about these dating apps, how they function, the ones that you have to pay, the ones that you don't have to pay, the ones that are at least are legit, because some are not legit. Yeah, so stay tuned for my next video on dating apps. I'm going to be covering at least a number of them, so stay tuned on my next video. Subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Bye.